Okay, this is the first episode of the Kai Benj Show.
Wait, should we do, say like a bit each, like, I'll like the Kai and you like Benj Show.
Okay, right, you start then, because you won the poll, you won the Twitter poll that apparently people decided to vote for the Kai and Benj Show, but okay, I concede my loss to him, so you start.
This is the first episode of the Kai
Benj Show. Welcome. As we sit and drink and talk about nonsense. I will start with, what did I say? That was right, the restaurant.
Oh god.
I mentioned earlier about talking about the restaurant Wagamama's, and that restaurant is so good. I mean, literally, it's just like, if you like Chinese food, then you take a step up and you try Japanese
I've actually
food.
never had Japanese
And
food.
it is so, like, the spices and the mix together is so good, and it's a chain as well, so it's like, oh, I tried an amazing Wagamama's in Newcastle. Oh, I tried an amazing one in London. You can try one anywhere. There's one in Liverpool, and I am going to go there, and that has got to be my primarily first date restaurant. Definitely.
I'm not even a huge fan of Chinese food. I don't like chikara. Chikara stands for chips curry rice, by the way,
Yes.
to the viewers that aren't aware.
And it is, honestly, even that is like such an amazing food. It just...
No, but that's not like Chinese food, though, is it? Chips
yeah, not
curry
really.
rice.
It's like an English variant of Chinese food.
Because most Chinese like takeaway menus, if you look at like, you know, on the back of normal takeaway, it's like sides. On Chinese, it's like English. It's actually I looked on the other day. It said English. It's like chips.
Curry.
Yeah, it's
rice.
like all the basic shit.
It's like the Chinese came to England back in the 19th century and decided, you know what, we're gonna bring our own unique taste to chips, and then that's how it started. True fact.
Is that actually true? That sounds
Nah,
like such
it's just an spurious Benj fact.
What does a spurious
It
mean?
means it's just nonsense that I think
So,
is
most
real.
most
Of the stuff that's going to come from my mouth, it's just going to be nonsense.
But it sounds like it's true.
Well,
But it never is.
as do most facts. From me. Oh wow! Right, I've got something here. A new Ghostbusters film. Would you ever plan on going to see it?
No.
Would you ever think of watching it?
No.
Have you ever seen the original Ghostbusters?
Of course. And they're amazing.
I have not.
But you like missed a film.
I know. I do a film degree at university, and I know I've not seen Ghostbusters, but
And he aspires to be a film director.
But there's just something about the new Ghostbusters film that just screams intentional, like, oh look, it's women characters now.
Yeah, but most films that are made nowadays are made to make money. They're not made because the
yeah.
films just.
But that seems like, I reckon they could have made more money if they made it with
I know
male
they
actors.
could have made it twice as much more money.
Because it's 4.5 on IMDb, maybe 4.6. I'll grab my phone, but I'm not going to be rude and interrupt. But they could have made so much more money if they just used guys, and they try to create this whole thing with it's women. I don't know. It's just, but it's like, you know what I mean.
I don't care that it's women. It's just.
I don't either.
I think no. I hate Melissa McCarthy. I think she's not funny whatsoever.
Yeah, she isn't.
I can't stand her.
She's in a string of bad comedies. So is that Christian Wiig.
Oh yeah, she's Anchorman too.
Yeah, she is in Anchorman too, but like again.
Yeah, it's both. Yeah, both of them in there. But then they've just like, they've put the women in like, we'll just whack Chris Hemsworth in there. Sex appeal.
Well, yeah, but then
So
people could argue that that's the same for the original Ghostbusters.
Bill Murray.
No, not Bill Murray being sex
Bill,
appeal.
like, yeah, exactly. Like, there wasn't much like.
Well, people might not like Bill Murray. Bill Murray, right? How about this?
There's not much sex appeal in the original Ghostbusters.
Bill Murray is Bill Murray better when he was younger or older?
I think he's amazing both. Like,
Really? See, I've only really seen Bill Murray in later films, like lots of Wes Anderson films. Great director, by the way. Check him out. I watched Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou a few days ago. It's a Wes Anderson film with Bill Murray, and it is a very good film.
Did Wes Anderson do... I don't know if this is just Did he do the Great... No, Budapest?
He did the Grand
Yeah,
Budapest
yeah.
Hotel, yeah, and he's done fantastic, Mr.
Oh,
Fox.
yeah. All his films are funky, aren't they?
The filmmaking is so good, it's so unique, like he'll have such good wide angle shots and such good side on tracking shots. He did like Moonrise Kingdom, Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, he did The Royal Tannenbaums, and that's a
Never
great
heard of any
film.
of these
Gene
films.
Hackman's, one of Gene Hackman's last films, he retired from acting at the age of 78. Trivia there.
Yeah, but you like have to know this stuff.
Not really. Just because I do a film degree doesn't mean I need to know this stuff. It's literally the only thing you can talk with. See, this is the problem. You do a film degree, and the people that you meet on that film degree. I want to talk about other things other than film, like. Fuck off. Sorry, language. I will bleep. I must bleep that out.
Are we gonna do bleeping?
I can edit it together. Easy.
You can get that like on. I can't remember what the thing's called, but you can get them sound like you said we couldn't use music,
Yeah.
but you can get like the music that you can use.
Yeah.
We're
Royally free.
gonna use some of that,
Royally free. Yeah. Too right. Yeah.
and because that's
I'll
how
put it. It'll be in right now. As soon as I say this now, there's going to be a little royalty free music involved. Or I can do my own, but this isn't coming out till later. After a while, we've got about half an hour to do this. Because we're not going longer than half an hour, because people will probably tune out if we take too long. I wonder how many people are watching this. How many people are watching this right now? I'm speaking to you viewers in the future. If you like this, hit a like or a comment, and we will make this a regular thing.
Is this to the YouTube?
This is to the YouTube, yeah.
What about on like Twitter?
Well, no, because it'll be a tweet and a link to YouTube.
Yeah, but if you're watching it, like the tweet.
Well, yeah, if you manage to catch this on Twitter or Facebook, then please retweet and share everything and get as many people to see me and Kai get drunk and talk about random shit.
That's the dream.
That is the dream. It's like, have you ever watched Drunk History? That is a great programme, and I would love to get involved in that, but you've got to already be kind of semi-famous comedian
that's
to
like,
get on that.
It's obviously they don't get drunk.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
They get rat-arsed, Kai.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
It's just they just act drunk.
No, they don't.
Yes,
they seriously get drunk. You cannot act that drunk because they are
Yes, you
very
can.
drunk. Right, okay.
Comedy Central wouldn't just. It plays like 9. They wouldn't just show.
Argument. We need to do a Twitter poll on this.
Should
Drunk history.
I do a live Twitter
We're doing a live Twitter poll. Drunk history. Do the comedians get drunk or not? This is the kind of things that Twitter polls were created for. Fact. They so do. You see them drinking, like bottles of beer and that, and you see the stuff they come out with.
Just fake.
Ah, sure. Like the way they're speaking and acting, you can just tell that they're absolutely hammered. Absolutely smashed off their faces. A little bit like we are. How about this? While you're doing this, here's a little thing that I might bring up. What do people think about daytime Currently, we are daytime drinking. I mean, Kai's
16:48.
Kai's enjoying a nice bottle of White Ace. I'm enjoying a nice £7 Scotch from Sainsbury's. And I'm currently enjoying daytime drinking. It is a Monday, by the way. There we go. I've dated this episode. We could have done it any other day. It's Monday.
This has come out in 10 years.
Might find it in 10 years and it might blow up. But it's currently Monday the 18th of July, 10 to 5, and we're sat daytime drinking. I'm going to head out later and get some more burgers.
Platter.
Possibly, yeah, Wetherspoons platter. Oh, so good. Shout out to Wetherspoons. It's free advertising for you there. This blows up. You were doing a
Yeah,
poll.
I've just done it.
Oh, there we go. Right. Make sure you get on that poll now. On his Twitter, on my Twitter, or follow the link in the description. Oh, I must find it real quick. This makes for great viewing. I might have to edit this all out. I'll vote later. Right. Okay, so daytime drinking is fun, right?
We're there.
it is fun. Daytime drinking. It leaves you tired by like 7 o'clock.
Daytime drinking is... Wait.
But, okay, let me think of something else. That coup in Turkey, though. Ridiculous,
oh,
right?
That's shit.
Well, I'm trying to
Daytime drinking.
put some fill in. Right, okay, so you're done now. Forget about
I'm
that.
talking about
daytime
I'm putting my opinion daytime drinking. It's this.
What on earth have you put to the camera there? Or am I never going to know? Oh, right. It's going to be a... emoji.
Lines under it.
Or a... emoji.
Oh, this one.
Or...
Yeah, fire.
emoji.
I knew that straight away.
Daytime drinking is good. Suits. Suits, by the way, aren't suits so good to dress up in. Even if you're not going out and if you're staying in the house all the time, I love dressing up in suits. That's why I want to go to town and show off a little bit in my suit. I think my sleeves are a bit short. I need to get a new suit. What's your like favourite coloured suit? What kind of suit would you like to go for? What would be your
Like 2 years
ideal
ago,
suit?
this was my ideal like colour, but now I want a cream suit.
You know what kind of suit I want? You know the film
Beige.
Beige. Wait.
Like, that's the same thing, isn't it? Basically.
Yeah.
Like this.
Like this? No. I'm thinking, do you remember you know the film 500 Days of Summer? Yes, obviously. You know where they go to the wedding? Ah, Jesus Christ, right. Okay, we've got a mysterious caller today. I shall go answer that. We'll keep this in, this is golden. Hello? Apologies for that. I'm keeping that in though. That was some random insurance company ringing us thinking someone had a car accident. No one in my family's had a car accident ever, so... Okay, where were we? 500 Days of Summer. The kind of suit I would like to get is like brown that he wears in 500 Days of Summer at the wedding. It's like a yellow...
Does he?
It's like a yellowish shirt and a brown suit and it looks so good and I want to get that, which JGL wears. Figure it out yourself. JGL wears and it's so good.
Does he?
Yeah.
Brown and yellow.
Yeah, he wears brown and yellow.
Brown and yellow. I'm gonna have to search it.
But the thing about films, right? The thing about films that you've got to nail, right, that gets on my nerves is continuity. Just when there's the slightest thing that's wrong with it, it just gets such on my nerves.
I absolutely hate new errors in TV and film.
Continuity, when they mess that up, it can just absolutely ruin your involvement and engrossment into the actual film and TV documentary.
It hurts my mind.
Ah, no, it's fucking shocking. But anyway, what was I on about? I was on Wagamamas, that's right. Well, if you agree with the continuity thing, fucking write that down here. I'll do that, it's at the comment section below. Right, here's a good topic that I'd like to discuss. Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens, good or bad? I would argue that it is not the same as the other Star Wars films. Like even the prequel.
It's a different film.
Even
it's not the same.
No, even the prequel trilogies had that kind of nostalgic Star Wars effect that they have on me.
The seventh film was the most nostalgic out of all the new ones.
It didn't all. To me, it felt like a rehashing of Episode 4.
Yeah, but no matter what they did, the start with that new Star Wars film, it's going to get backlash. It's either, oh, it's nothing like the originals. When they make it like the originals, it's a copy of the originals. It's a lose-lose.
Not really. It could have been a win, but I just feel like a lot, and I feel like a lot of it was just Disney humour, like Disney Channel humour, like they were just catering.
Yeah, I watched it like last month and it was, like the first time I was like, yeah, I laughed, and then now it's like, I've seen like 4 times, like, a bit stale.
Yes, like the bit where...
Bit corny, like, it's unnecessary.
The bit where poor Dameron is with Kylo Ren and he's like, oh, who talks first?
Yeah,
you talk
yeah,
first. That's just like...
Me talk for you.
That's like, why would you
no, like,
write that?
And when there's that, the big creature and like Han Solo's ship and it's like...
Yeah.
So what does it look like? It looks like that. Like, that wasn't needed.
Exactly, it's Disney.
But that huge creature like killed everyone instantly. But when it grabbed John Boyega, it carried him across the whole ship instead of just devouring him instantly.
Disney.
Yeah,
That's
it is
Disney's,
Disney.
That's Disney's influence side. And it is not needed. It is not needed in such films like that. And you can't. Not that they put it in that film. I'm not getting emotional.
Have you seen the poster Rogue One?
It looks amazing. I've seen the trailer.
Just when
Boba Fett is in Rogue One.
is he?
Yes.
I went on the trivia literally last night and I didn't see anything about that.
I went on there was a trailer the other day and Boba Fett is in the trailer.
Is he?
For Rogue One, yeah. You see his like green Mandalorian armour and he's like running about with loads of stormtroopers. He's in Rogue One.
That would make sense though, 'cause the setting.
It is so. It looks like it's going to be amazing. Like all the explosions and the violence, and they don't even use like CGI for it. They're using like proper live action.
7 though.
That's what I've been saying for ages. It'll be better than 7. It looks better than 7. It was going to act better than 7.
I don't even need to see it. I know it's better than 7. James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones. What, doing Darth
Yeah.
Vader's voice? The one of Dave Prowse doing the actual actor.
Do you know what I read? That they're probably getting Hayden Christensen to play physical Vader.
No.
Which would make, like, it's pointless.
But it depends how tall he is though.
It's pointless though, isn't it? Because
yeah. That's like paying loads of money for a B-list actor.
And you wouldn't even know, like it could be you playing Darth Vader.
It could be. You know what? I could play. I could rock Darth Vader. I've got the height. I've got the build.
David Prowse 7'2".
I've got the build. I've got the charisma to play Darth Vader.
The charisma.
Yeah, I don't even need to say anything. Just the way my body language.
Did I show you that video before where it's like David Prowse doing the dialogue?
Yes.
And he has a country accent.
Yes.
I can't remember what line it
was.
was.
And then they got James Earl Jones. That's my James Earl Jones.
You're a traitor.
You're a traitor. Come join me, Luke. Well, this is more Irish. We'll rule the galaxy together forever.
You're part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor. Take her away.
Accents. Can you do any impressions?
Not really.
Of celebrities. You ready for my Sean Connery?
Yeah.
Let me button up.
Sean Connery's just normal words, but whenever there's an S, it's shh.
Only the penitent man.
Do you know I found a guy do them like cutaways?
Yeah.
It's like if Peter says something, it's like having sex with Sean Connery, and it's like him and like one of the Bond girls, and he's like yes, and she goes no, and it's like that, like back and forth, like yes and no. And he goes, then she's like okay yes, it's like 50 no's and a yes means yes.
Family Guy's so weird.
Seen some things, man. I wouldn't recommend it.
That's what everyone will be saying after they watch this.
I want to get our action figures.
I'll tell you right. Right, action figures. This is the vote. Who would be better as an action figure? Him or me?
It would be me because I've got more of a costume.
Yeah, but I've got more of a personality to me.
What?
That's because of the scotch. I love scotch. Hair goes down into my belly. Oh, that's a hard drink. Yeah, but I can play the ukulele. And this is when we get this out. Here we go. The ukulele. Till next time. I'll put it there. Oh. I feel like leaving this uncut. 22 minutes into filming.
6 votes so far on the poll. 33% yes, 67%
What was that?
no.
Twitter poll time. People in drunk history should get drunk. Ah, shut up. I need to vote on that. I'll do it later though. Because I don't want to interrupt our audiences watching this video if we get anyone watching this video. Oh wow, you know what? Scotch, as good as Scotch is, it gets you tired. If you want to go to sleep, if you're struggling sleeping, get a glass of Scotch because it'll knock you straight out. like immediately. Whoa.
I love three things. Scotch, poetry, a good friend Bex are right here.
Good friends, man. Yeah. I love a glass of scotch.
Ow now, brown cow.
Anchorman, my top 10 film, one of my top 10 films. Honestly, the greatest comedy ever created. Anchorman 2 is a serious downhill from number 1, but is still funny.
No, I think it's so. I think I laughed more at Anchorman 2, but
I did as well.
Anchorman 1's better.
Anchorman 1 has a sense of nostalgia for me.
But we saw Anchorman 2 in the cinema though, didn't we? But when I see films in the cinema, it's more effective. So my reactions are more like exaggerated than normal.
I haven't watched Anchorman 2 since we watched it in the cinemas.
We watched it in this very room
Really?
last year.
Right.
I was sat over there and you were sat on here. Last summer.
Were we drinking?
Yeah, but not like just a few cans.
See, I do not remember that.
I do. I was living in that city. You were right here.
Sainsbury's Own blended Scotch whisky,
I couldn't think of anything worse.
40% volume, and it
That's coming from the man drinking White Ace.
fair play. But a nice glass of scotch when you're wearing a suit. I had my Red Bull band.
Why hide?
I do not know. Right, I'm gonna crack out a song. Children, gather round for the best song you'll ever heard in your life. Song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note, but don't worry. Be happy. Whenever life gives you trouble, don't worry, make it double. Don't worry. Be happy. As you watch me and Kai get drunk all the time, don't worry, be happy. This has been the Kai and Benj Show, and as you watch we might come back. I don't know.
Freestyle.
What? Freestyle? Okay, hang on, I'll do.
This
has been the Kai Show. This has been the Kai and Benj Show. I hope you liked it now. We might come back again.